So, the final UFC event of 2021 has concluded yesterday, and two main thoughts slash two fights that I want to think about, that I've continued to think about from it. First of all, we have the most painful one, and the one that has left a very sour taste in my mouth, is Wonderboy versus Bilal Muhammad, where Bilal Muhammad won a dominant unanimous decision, with one of the cards being 30-25. And it's just so sad because obviously I'm a big Wonder Boy fan. Like I think 99% of other people are, and it's his last two fights, 6 rounds in a row. He's just been held on the ground. It's just so disappointing and annoying. And it's the same thing I was thinking with the Gilbert Burns fight. It's not like I'm not shitting on Bilal Muhammad or Gilbert Burns to saying like, oh, you guys are so boring, you should have stood up and fought with Wonderboy. I wanted that more so, but that would be stupid of them because, hey look, this is a path to victory, or I could stand and potentially lose. You think I'll go to my route to victory, so that's what they did, and obviously you have to commend them for it in due time. Right now I'm still very sad. Very sad because it's like, for Wonderboy, obviously I want him to be champion so bad. I really want him to be champion, but he's just been set back so much with those last two performances. And he's turns 39 very soon. 2 fights back to back that have been massive setbacks. It's sad. It's sad. But yeah, next for him, I think his interviews before was very positive in my head, of him saying like he still feels really good. He wants to continue fighting until he's a senior, basically. He was saying jokingly, but I hope he can get back in there and the UFC can cleanse our souls and give him a stand-up fighter. That would be appreciated. But for Bilal Muhammad, is annoying. Is annoying. I don't like him that much. Hats off to him, but calling out Leon Edwards, saying you're gonna fudge him up. Yeah. Oh, screw it. Feed Colby him. Just let him die. He's going to get a top 5 opponent and he's going to lose. That's my prediction, and I'm going to keep that because I'm very bitter. In the main event, though, we had Derek Lewis absolutely obliterating Dorcas, and it was a lot more positive than his last performance against Cyril Gane, because, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone was predicting Derek Lewis to win, but I had in my head that Cyril Gane was going to dominate him in the fashion that he did, maybe a bit closer, but Derek Lewis had absolutely no answer for Cyril Gane. And the start of this fight, it kind of looked very the same, of him standing there, getting hit, and just standing there even more, because Dorcas hit him with some very good leg kicks that he had absolutely no defense with, of simply absorbing it. So there's a big problem there. But when he decides, hey, I'm going to go forwards, I'm going to start swinging, that's what happens. He knocks people out, and that's why it's the all-time UFC. Is it all-time UFC or just heavyweights? I think heavyweight's 100% sure, so I'll say that all-time heavyweight knocker-outer. For him next, though, the question is like, who does he fight? And first of all, it'd be dangerous and potentially lawsuitable for have him to fight lower ranked fighters again. So I think give him Stipe. I think Stipe would be a good fight for him, because at the end of the day, Stipe's not going to get a title shot. He's not going to get a title shot, and I'll be really annoyed if he does. So, very simply, Stipe needs to fight. He needs to be a contender again. He's been a champion for just in championship fights for too long. He's lost twice now. Yeah, DC and Ngannou. I thought there was a third one in there for some reason. He's lost twice. He can't just simply go, I'm sitting out until I get a title shot. No. John Jones can kind of get that because he never lost his title. At light heavyweight, he's never lost a fight, to be honest. But give Stipe Derek Lewis because, hey, Francis Ngannou beat Stipe pretty much because of his power. Derek Lewis has comparable, if not better, power than Ngannou. So, if Stipe says, hey, I can actually beat Francis, go through, impress us against Derek Lewis. That makes a lot of sense. And Dorcas, I don't know, someone lower ranked. I don't know, I don't really have too much of an opinion. And then, yeah, that's it.